this is my first YAPC too in the city. But it's a really interesting city. I'd like to talk about stuff I learned. First of all, I'd like to talk about stuff I learned this week. Now, one of the things I learned is that Kiev is kind of a dangerous, scary city. Now, I don't mean the usual senses here. I never mean anything in the usual senses. But, like there's all this graffiti that undoubtedly says, go home Yankee imperialist. I mean more mundane dangers. I mean, how many of you have noticed that you have to be just a little more careful where you put your feet down in this city than in some other cities? The steps, lintels up and down are a little confusing sometimes. You usually have to step up before you go downstairs. I think the idea is to trip you up at the top of the stairs and get you going early. I mean, it's a fairly short set of stairs.
Florian Ragwitz, Raffle. Some people were asking where he is, right here. And I'm going to talk a bit about theory, and I'm going to talk about practice of asynchronous programming. How many people here have written in async? So you all know this. What are you doing here?
You like to see you dance?
It's later. Okay, so I'm going to talk about how it works and why we use it and why it's useful, and then I'm going to go into practice and give you some examples. Hopefully it'll be interesting enough. All right, so let's get into the theory.
So, I would say, in terms of getting there, the only thing to fear? No, not fear itself. That's a stupid phrase. The only thing to fear is zombies, obviously. I mean, really. But other things have happened, Perl and local lib now finally play nice together. We have Carton, that means that if you're playing around with dependency versioning, you can actually ping your dependency tree and rebuild it easily. And, Moose. Moose is everywhere now. Anything small is still using email send for the startup time. Throwable, finally, again, we can have the same set of exception classes from the smallest script up to the largest application. And then...
I'm not doing any talk.
Not bloody singing again. No, every time I say it. Very well done. Thank you.
Can you? Perl 16.
I'm not involved at all.
No. Thank you so much.
Well,
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's okay. Thank you.
are as scandalous Perl developers.
Thank you so much. You were very welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Also Perl developers. That's all.
About electricity, in New York we have underground power and it is very reliable, except
Только мне нужно питание, потому что он без питания не работает.
Давай через вкусное видео на путь.
Что? Пишут вроде, пишут.
Винда почему-то очень медленно вычитывала ее.
Флешка есть? А, хотя там флеш, там нужно гигабайт, не знаю, 10, наверное.
Создал зарегу, типа,
Если такие жесткие ограничения, ну, как сам понимаешь, да, то там идут какие-то свои блатные, свои какие-то процессы идут там. Не факт. Не факт. Типа очень
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Assume this is still live.
Whoops. Yeah.
Which is a good idea, I guess. Oh, really? I haven't thought about that. I was about to unlock myself. Такая особенность. Один запрос. Один запрос. А может и все-таки не ваш марк? Нравится получал шум. А может а его же писали.
Поздно. Надо было делать так.
When you do like was also not only the stage,
Oh, guys.
but you like make a plan.
Web up.
This abstraction that but also to make like
Я буду як моралізатор старша дівчина історії.
which helps me
Though they gave the domain name.
Ехал красный.
They just move, but they like on top. And then you have, of course, this case, class where they like what you learn, and the function you wrap up, like action features, with the product.
So it was, so we have to do something very quickly, and everything stopped to work. So
Жанна сводит с ума, улица роз, спрячь свой обман.
Набираюсь кармы. Карма. Вот так. Карма.
Заодно сканируем пароли. Пароли, вот он набирает пароли.
Карма, иди. Yeah.
Алексей.
Все?
Я все.
Все? Здесь сколько гигабайт нужно? Скажи, я выделю. У меня не знаю.
He's the principal reason we've come here at all. He told us his stories and always will show, and always shows how to start changing the future right here and right now. Here's 1, 2, 3 Perl hackers all in one mind. We have called the Perl hacking and we hope you'll prove kind. We hope you'll prove kind with applause and strong beer. For we'll come no more nigh you till YAPC next year. The next to come in is Jonathan Worthington, who showed us the cool stuff that he's been working on. Concurrency solved with the neatest of tricks. You can use it today in Rakudo Perl 6. Here's 1, 2, 3 Perl hackers all in one mind. We have called the Perl hacking and we hope you'll prove kind. We hope you'll prove kind with applause and strong beer. For we'll come no more nigh you till YAPC next year. The last to come in is Matt Trout in his kilt. Who with a fire in his belly and a visionary's skill peers into the future and says, hang on, peers into the future and I've forgotten the fucking rhyme. I only wrote this morning in my defence. Peers into the future and tells us we'll thrive, cause despite all the naysayers, Perl is alive. Here's 1, 2, 3 Perl hackers all in one mind. We have called the Perl hacking and we hope you'll prove kind. We hope you'll prove kind with applause and strong beer. For we'll come no more nigh you till YAPC next year. So come all you Perl hackers sat here in the hall, and the wider community, come one and come all. Give a cheer for the hackers you've all seen round here. Let the echoes ring round until we meet in Sofia. Here's 1, 2, 3 Pearl hackers all in one night. We have come a pearl hacking and we hope you'll prove kind. We hope you'll prove kind with applause and spray.